Of the memorable moments that got us to tonight, Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, we are always going to remember this playoff run. I mean, it's been such an amazing ride for all of us as Pacer fans. All of us really hoping for this storybook ending tonight.
Yeah, that's why it's so tough this evening.
Right.
Unfortunately, no miracle finish this time, no stunning comeback for the Pacers. The Thunder are NBA champs tonight. You know, Pacers had a 1-point lead at half, and things were looking good despite that devastating injury that I think everybody's still talking about.
Yeah, our hearts are broken for Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah.
I mean, what an amazing playoff run this has been for him. ABC reported that his father, John Halliburton, was told that it's an Achilles injury. So we're still waiting to see. We don't know the severity of this, but you know, we've seen other players go down with Achilles injuries, and it's a long recovery in some cases. And again, we don't know what Tyrese Halliburton's injury, the severity is, but this might put him out for a good portion of next season.
Next season as well.
So not only did we lose him tonight, and that obviously played a huge role in the Pacers losing in this Game 7, and our hearts are broken for Tyrese and how hard he's been. I mean, he's been the heartbeat of this team throughout the season. But I really think, in addition to the Halliburton injury tonight, Jenny, I think the three things that I come to, the Pacers committed so many turnovers tonight.
Turnovers
they had
were the key.
23 turnovers tonight. Obi Toppin didn't score 1 point. And he's been off the bench and has played so well throughout the playoffs, 0 points. And I think the other guy you've got to look at is Miles Turner and Aaron Nesmith. Turner had 6 points, no blocks. I mean, you've got to step up, and Nesmith didn't have much of a game either. So we'll talk about that over the next half hour.
We sure will, and I know fans, you're feeling it too. We have team coverage tonight in downtown Indy. Our Anna Chalker and Ashton Hackman are at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, where the fans started lining up for the watch party there hours before the game even started.
And we've got Marina Silva at the Dugout Bar, where Pacer fans tried to beat the Heat to watch tonight's game. And we've got Dom at Paycom Center in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they're talking with the players. We'll check in with them in just a few minutes.
Gainbridge Fieldhouse, though, the place to be if you were here in Indianapolis for Game 7.
Yeah, thousands of fans packing the place to watch that pivotal game all together. They braved the Heat to start lining up hours before the doors even opened. Our Anna Chalker's been at Gainbridge all night for us.
So, Anna, certainly a disappointing evening for the Pacer fans in terms of how this game ended, right?
It was, Scott and Jenny, I'll tell you, but I will tell you the one thing, these fans stayed every single minute. They were not leaving. They wanted to be here tonight to really end out the season. They followed them all the way through. We've talked about, you know, at the beginning of the season, we probably would have never saw where we were today. That is the big thing here these fans have talked about all the day. I'll step out real quick because there's still a couple stragglers staying around. They were saying, you know, given the loss, this was still a great season, a great playoff run. Some teams can't say they did this, but here we are. But I do want to show you what that watch party looked like while we were here all night long. Packed house, sold out. People were out here a few hours before the watch party even started. I will tell you all, when Tyrese was down, when they pulled him out, this place was silent. I have never heard it so quiet in here. But immediately, they fought back. They got on immediately, and they were like, listen, we are going to fight for him. We're going to fight for this team. We're still going to be energetic, and that's what they did. That's what this team does. And, you know, fans were telling us, given this loss tonight, they are still so proud of this team and the run they had this season.
They doubted us so bad, but like they say, they were saying most underrated or whatever. I said most underestimated. So, yeah, they about to see.
Underestimated is right. You know, this team really defied odds this season, but back here live, we've still got some fans, you know, they're smiling through the pain right now. I'm sure it is really hard right now, but again, a great season out here, a great watch party out here, not the outcome they were hoping for, but I'll tell you, every moment until that last second, fans were on their feet, ready to go. This whole playoff run, that's how these fans have been, because we've known this has been a long time coming for this team and something they really can still be proud of as we look back on the season we've had this year.